Hey, Jude, that's fresh.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's going on, everybody? What's good with you? Terry, go blue. What up, though? What up, though? Liche, what up, though? Go blue. Alan, what's good, bro? Go blue. You already know what time it is, man. I gotta shout these boys out. Y'all know what time it is, man. Give yourselves a round of applause for pulling up on me one time for the one time. Man, listen. Boy, oh boy, we got some things to talk about today. Let me get myself focused in. You know what I'm saying? My camera out here, I can't see my eyeballs, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But we got some things to talk about. Man, we got some things to talk about. Listen. First and foremost, man, how are you all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? I thank every single person for pulling up on me as usual. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, there is no me. You know what I mean? So I definitely deeply appreciate that. You said someone gonna pick up the phone because I called it. Hey, listen, I don't think you was the only one that called it, Liche. Let's keep it a bean. I think me and you were on the same sheet of music. It was an individual that will remain nameless due to the incriminating evidence of his pick, because he picked Miami, and we knew that wasn't gonna happen. Now listen, we gonna talk about that, but that was a good game to watch, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Dang, my camera keep tripping. There we go. Get me right now. I'm not sponsored by Bespoke. You know what I'm saying? I just get my teeth done there. You know what I mean? But either way, man, definitely a good game. He said, I originally called it back during the first game against Oregon. Listen, now I didn't know it was gonna be them too, but I definitely called Indiana winning it all. I didn't. Oh no, I didn't. I said Georgia. That's what I said. I said Georgia. I remember that. Go blue. What's good, man? Go blue. Go blue. Go blue. Maurice, man. So we had some interesting things that happened, you know, and we got to talk about a few things with Michigan, because as we dwindle down to the off season and, you know, shows start to slow up, and we wait patiently to see everything that's happened, and before we can start talking about stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to end the year in this college football year, which was a great year, even though we went through some things. It was still a good year for Michigan, because all in all, 9-4 with what we had, what we were going through. You can't be mad at that. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't. So we should be thankful for that. Our season is cool. Now, are we going to get better? Is it going to be better for us? I definitely see it. I definitely see a lot of upside from now on. I'm sitting my seat down, man. I feel like I'm too high. There we go. I see a lot of upside for our team moving forward, which is always a good thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got nowhere to go but up. So with that being said, shout out to the Maize Out Sports family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, the Maniac. Shout out to JOJ. Shout out to Maize, man. And shout out to Liche, man. Like, shout out to the whole family, the whole crew. Because, you know what I'm saying, we do this as a family together. And without them, there would be no me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. He said, morning, go blue, that natty staying in the Big Ten. What a game. Hey, I completely agree. Hey, Dave, that was a game. I definitely agree with you on that one, man. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and get into our news. Why is look, man, my camera is not focusing on me. It's making me upset. There we go. Let's get into our news, man. We got to talk about this Michigan news, man. Because when we talk about this Michigan news, we're going to know what's going on. So we got some things that's happening around here that's very unique, right? You said Team 147 looking all right. Hey, that's what I'm saying. So when we talk about our team, right, we got some new additions. Addition number 1, we got my man Samoa. Now, if I'm saying it wrong, my bad. I don't think I am. I think I could be right close to it. But Samoa, he's coming from, uniquely wearing the number 8, but he's coming from Michigan State, right? Linebacker, really didn't get too much tick, but came with his brother, so I'm guessing it was a package deal. So you had to get one. To get one, you had to get the other type deal. So either way, we got him. That gives us linebacker depth, which we so dearly need because we already know that our linebacker room is kind of crazy. He said, you got it? Oh, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous, Lich, you know what I'm saying? Flint Public School education system, it might have failed me. Now, it still may fail me, but right now, I guess it didn't. But with him, I feel like that's a good pickup. Hey, hold on, man. This thing's bothering me. Yeah, there we go. I was like, man, what is that sound over there? That was my dang on TV going off over there. So I feel like that's a good pickup. And the reason why I feel like it's a good pickup is because we need depth in that linebacker room. As we get that depth in that linebacker room, we still got to understand that this coaching staff is good at developing players. So he may have not did well at Michigan State, but who really would do good at Michigan State, because that place has been in a disarray. So they're in a rebuilding ×3 phase. So with that being said, he came over to us. Hopefully it all works out. And then the next guy, which I'm definitely excited about, when we keep on the linebackers, is this man named Nathaniel Staling. Listen, if you look at some of his tape, now I'm not saying he's the most fastest guy. I'm not saying that at all. But he definitely knows where to be. He definitely knows where to be when the ball's wherever the ball's at, he's there, and he's a heat-seeking missile. I watched a lot of his tape, and granted, it's at North Dakota State, but North Dakota State consistently has good football players. That's one thing we can say. And I feel like him being a little bit older, he's going to understand his role, and he's going to be a thumper. And I think we definitely need that. You said to be Kenny Walker put up numbers for being a little bro. Oh yeah. Kenny Walker was a nasty little dude, man. That's a fact. That's a big fact. We cannot be mad at Kenny Walker, man. Kenny Walker was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but when you just look at what they got going on, man, I think we're gonna be in a better state with him at the linebacker. Now, granted, it's not no splash hire that we all looking for. It's not no big name guy where, oh man, this is what's gonna change Michigan. Like, no, it's not one of those. But in the same token, you can't think that he won't be able to do his due diligence to get us out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really believe that this man is gonna really be a big addition to us and get us further along where we need to be. Because that linebacker room, granted, we lost some linebackers, but I feel like with him, that's gonna be a good upside, and so we should be fine. So I'm excited about that. Now, the one that I'm extremely excited about, this young man here, man, Salisa Moore. Hey, man, Salisa Moore is going to be a problem, Chad. Listen to what I'm saying to you. When he step on the field, this is all you finna hear. That's all you finna hear. This young man, as a freshman, has the potential to be a game changer. Now, I know we probably recruited him as a wide receiver, but he can play wide receiver, he can play DB. I don't know which one they're going to sit him at. We just got to get him in there. Whichever one's going to be good for him. But either way, I feel like we got to figure it out. We got to figure out where we're going to put him. You said Kyle put together a staff. We'll win, no BS. Actually, use timeouts. Hey, Dave, use timeouts when they're effective, right? Not just be calling them. But this young man, the reason why I'm so ecstatic about him is, for one, he is not, again, with these stars, we don't care about the 4-star, 3 stars. All that stuff's good when you want to rank whatever rating somebody's recruiting at. But it's what's still true, and what's important is the development, right? And so I think this kid has all the intangibles to be great. He's the only kid out of 2026 that's coming out. I think he ran the 100 in under 11 seconds. I think he's the only one that did it. This man is finna be a problem. If you watch his film, he's explosive, he's fast, and he knows how to high point the ball, and he knows how to catch, man. This is gonna be scary. He said Liche is a beast. Those routes he run look effortless. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying, Maurice. Bro, really, I watched him do a cutout, and the way he did it was he cut out, or he cut in and cut out. And when he cut in, he was so fast with his speed that it paranoid that DB to where the DB committed completely, and then he cut back out. And when he cut back out, you know, as a DB, now you got to turn your hips. Man, that was already gone. That's how fast he is. By the time he turned completely around, he had about 5 or 6 yards of separation. It was an easy pass for a touchdown. That's going to be very, very deadly for us in our system. Now, granted, you're going to be going against a little bit more seasoned DBs that's going to put their hands on you, try to frustrate you, stuff like that. But in the same token, speed is still speed at the end of the day. Speed is one of them things you can get a little bit of, but either you got it or you don't. And he got it. I promise you that. And like Liche is talking about right here, I'm also excited about French because we definitely have some dynamic players. Like, listen, man, let's just keep it a buck. When we think about our school, the players that we got in the portal, which I haven't even went over yet, but the players that we got in the portal, you got to understand, we did our thing. And what I mean by that, Michigan lost 28 players in the portal, right? 28 players. It is what it is. Some of them bailed. Some of them I ain't even seen get picked up. Let's just keep it a buck. Some of them still in the portal, listening to their agent, thinking they have somewhere to go, because your agent will set you up. Because your agent's job is to try to get you the best deal, right? But sometimes that best deal ain't always the best deal. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of guys that I ain't seen come out the portal that's still in the portal. You know what I'm saying? So that was, hey, you pick your poison. You went out there, so that's on you. But we lost 28 players. Incoming, we had 19. We focused on linebackers, DBs, defensive ends, a D tackle. We got some QBs to back up for Bryce. We got a halfback because we lost a halfback. Then we got wide receivers, and we did great on special teams. He said agent's job is to get the best deal. That's what it is. Like, listen, man, the agent's job is to see what's out there. It's your job as the client, though, to be like, no, I'm cool on that. But again, these guys ain't old enough to realize that they can say no. Or they ain't got the right people in their ear like, hey, bro, that ain't a good deal. Case in point, Cam Newton, man. Cam Newton said it in a day or so ago on his podcast, and I agree wholeheartedly with what he said. He said, a lot of y'all are chasing this money, and y'all not chasing development. He said, that's what y'all should be looking at. Who can develop me to prepare me to be the best version of myself that I can be? The bag, everybody running for the money, and while you're doing that, you may get to the money, but in the same token, you're going to have a short NFL career because you haven't developed. And one thing they don't do in the NFL is develop you. It's not their job to develop you. It's your job to develop yourself. That's why all them guys got personal trainers. They consistently working out. They constantly working on their craft. It's not the NFL's job to work to get you developed. The NFL will let you go. Oh, you don't want to do your job? No problem. We got this young fella coming right behind you that want to play football, and we're gonna bring him in there. So I think a lot of these kids get that confused, thinking that, oh man, I'll get developed when I get to the NFL. No, you will not. Either you gonna have it or you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, by them, I mean agents. Oh yeah, I know, I get it. And then he said, crazy how offense went from slow and steady to zoom. Hey, listen, our offense is crazy. So with them 19 additions, we got better at the wide receiver. We got better on the offensive line, just by the people that we kept and then some of the moving parts that we did. We got better quarterback-wise because now we got some backups. Running back, I don't know if we got better or not. I can't say that we definitely got better, but we didn't have a drop-off. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because of this. While we lost a dynamic player, we gained two. We gained Savion Hyder. We know he finna be a problem. He just got to get accustomed to it. And we also gained Tatum from Oklahoma, who is yet a still good running back. He just got to be in the right system. And that's what I'm saying. The same thing that Cam Newton was talking about. You may look good, and I'm not picking on Haynes. I'm just saying because he did it, I can just use him as an example. You looked it real good in the Michigan system, right? But in the Alabama system, you were the third string running back, right? Now you looked it good, but you didn't finish the season. You only played like 6 or 7 games, but the numbers you had were very, very, very good. What I don't understand is if a team put me out there and believed in me and pushed me to be better, to be what I thought I was, then why not finish with that team instead of running for money and being fooled and to go and try to go get a check? And I think that's what happened to him. He was looking for the payout, and he went that way, right? And so now when you're going to Georgia Tech, you're definitely taking a step back. That's not a step forward. I mean, just program rise. I mean, let's just be honest. Georgia Tech is not a step forward. It's going to be a step back. And that may hurt you in the long run. That may hurt your draft stock because in the league, they don't care about running backs. So if you can go to if you were in a position to where you could showcase your talent and definitely help your NBA draft stock, but now you went somewhere for money, that may hurt your stock. So that's definitely going to be on you, man. But I think that these kids don't chase development. They chasing the money. And by doing so, you're really hurting your chances and opportunities to really be great. Dave said, completely agree on development. Jeremiah said kids should go to UCF because Heartline will coach them up. Yep, for sure. And then Monday night showed how elite coaching can turn a program around. Exactly. And in the same token, because let's talk about this. This is not a popular take, but this is what's going on. As Kirk Cinetti, right? If I can get a 4-year, 5-year guy over a 5-star freshman, I'm taking the 4-year, 5-year guy. It makes sense. For one, you know it needs to be done. I don't have to sit here and watch you. I don't have to do none of that. Like, you know what's expected of you. You've been in some of these systems for 3-4 years already. You know exactly what to do and how to do it, how to execute. When you're getting a guy from high school, you got to teach these guys. Like, you really have to develop them to make them understand. I don't have to do that with a 4-year, 5-year guy. Now, it's crazy we even talking about 4-year, 5-year guys in college football, but that's just where we at right now. Joker's got 10-year careers, man. Joker stopped going to school the 3rd year, still there. So they got apartments and everything. They just go suit up. But either way, with that being said, if I am a coach, I want to take the guy that I know for a fact understands the systems that I ain't got to sit here and baby. I can just hey, man, execute at a high level, develop, and move forward. That just makes sense. And as you've seen, Indiana's team was really like a piece together. But plug and play under his system and getting them guys to play to the level that they did, all those guys' draft stock went up. Like, some of them guys you didn't even really know coming from JMU, and you're like, man, who is this? Now look at him. Everybody talking about Black from JM. What a dynamic running back. He runs with so much aggression. Look, that's what opportunity does, and this is what being seasoned does. You see what I'm saying? That's key for them. And he said, Allen said, Coach Witt always developed while he was at Utah, and that it caused them to compete with anyone. That's why I'm excited about his staff and staff now. And yeah, for sure. Like, so when you think about Coach Witt, he's literally cut from that same thing as Cignetti is. That's why when he sees something and he's picking people out, I know it's for a reason. I may not know the guy. I don't know why you picking him. I may be like, man, he ain't it. Go get the linebacker from Ole Miss. They messed up his deal. It's a perfect opportunity. But that's just me saying that because he's on a higher scale. Witt might be like, nah, I'm going to go with the dude from North Dakota because I ain't got to pay him no crazy money, and he's looking for an opportunity to showcase his talent. He may be better for this system than him. And as long as he develops him, which we know he's going to do, then it is what it is, man. So defensively, I know we don't like this take, but defensively, in my opinion, we lost a key piece, a few of them, But I feel like we got better. We got edge rushers now. We got a defensive tackle. All these guys that we picked up were tried and true, minus the linebacker. Other than that, we picked up people that effectively will be playing immediately. With the pickup of Bracey from Memphis, with the pickup of Snowden. We already know Snowden starting. Somebody definitely going to the nickel because Snowden is starting on the outside. It's just what it's going to be. Period. Point blank. We know he going to start, right? And so then we get Rod Moore back. So really, the secondary is good and the line is good. The linebacker still got a somewhat of a question mark, but we'll let that unfold and see what it is. But if I can pass coverage and I got a good pass rush, hey man, that make it easy on the linebackers because that 9 out of 10, all you really got to do is stop the run. Like, and so that front seven may be able to do it, especially with us running in the 4-2-5. So that front six should be able to lock it up, and then you have that strong safety as the nickel. We should be fine. Like, I really believe that this team is better than what it was last year. Offensively, we know that's a no-brainer. Hands down, we way better offensively than what we were. Minus losing Haynes, we're still better offensively, and I feel like Marshall is going to take a huge step because now he's going to be QB1. Now, quick question. Who do y'all think QB2 is going to be? Do y'all think Hyder's QB2, or do you think Tatum's QB2 and Hyder's QB2B? Because I know everybody like to say 2-1 and 1A and 1B. So do y'all think Tatum is 2A and y'all think Hyder is 2B, or how does that go? I feel that it could be probably that. I think it could be that. You said more back fully healthy is huge. 100%, Dave. I feel like by him being there and the way he sees the field, and with him and Bracey back there, hey, listen, I'm going to be honest. We kept Young, but Young will be a rotational piece. But he's going to see how to really play this position. With them two guys, Bracey is an animal. If y'all haven't, please go check out this tape at Memphis. Dog is a problem. And so him being back there along with Moore, I think that chemistry may be crazy. And we're going to have Snowden on one side. I believe we're going to have Hill on the other. And as long as Hill can stop biting on those double moves, well, I mean, technically, depending on what coverage they're in, he can bite because he'll have over-the-top help. So it just depends now. But depending on the coverage that they're in, it's going to be a problem. Oh, Allen said he thinks Hyder's running back too. Hey, listen, you think he number 2?
Damn.
What you think Tatum gonna be number 3, Allen? Yeah, you running a tough deal. Dave said, as long as they push Bryce, competition breeds. Listen, competition breeds greatness. Nobody realizes that. We got our kids now afraid of competition. Hey man, don't go over there. It's gonna be hard for you to start over there. Go over here where it's easier. That's the problem with Parker. Parker left because he didn't believe in himself. I'm gonna go over here where it's easier. You can't do that, man. Jasper Parker definitely has the build. He just got to build himself vision-wise, stuff like that. He'd have been fine. But for you to just leave, you could have been 1 and 2 with Hyder. Like, you got to see the opportunity for what it is and develop and focus on that. You just can't run and tuck tail because you feel like somebody's going to be better in the room. Your room's got to be like that for you to get better, man. Like, it's got to be like that. You said Tatum is 2A. Lich says Tatum is 2A, and I think McCaw makes running back 2B. You think so? So you think Hyder's number 3 for sure? You think Hyder's like 4? Nah. I don't know, Lich. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Maurice says Hyder is 2B. And running back 2 is running back 2, my bad. Oh, so you think he's just 2 in general. You think Tatum's going to be number 3 coming from Oklahoma? Okay. I know one thing. Hyder definitely has the physical ability, and he's running through people. But Makai got that dog. He got the dog in him? Okay. Well, we going to see because, I mean, that's one thing about the summer game and what's going on right now. The one thing about a new coach and a new staff, minus the running back room, because the running back room is kind of the same coach. But when you got new coaches in that don't know you, this is your time to make an impression. This is your time to go all out. When they got winter workouts, y'all should be going crazy in there, strengthening to get better, watching film. Hey, coach, what is your philosophy? What do I need to be doing to do this? Or what should I work on? Or like all these questions should be being asked so that you can go out there and work on your footwork, work on your hips, work on your control. All these things you should be doing to get better. Just like Bryce, I know for a fact that QB coach is already working with Bryce, working with the QB coaches, but getting them, hey man, make sure you're doing this, start checking this out. All these things it's gonna pay dividends come spring, and we're gonna be so excited to see what we got come springtime, man. I can't wait. He said I can't spell his last name. I got you, man. I got you, man. I got you. It's called McCaw? Oh, McCaw. Michael. Hey, listen, Lich, you killing me. I don't know what you got up here, but I'm gonna leave it like that. Is it McCaw? I don't know. I know you're talking about though, but either way, that's what it's gonna look like, man. I think our team literally is going to shock a lot of people. I think we're gonna shock a lot of people. I think we're going to win more games than people are going to give us credit for. I think we're going to upset people that we think that we're supposed to lose to, and I also think that team below the great state is going to take an L. And that's not just me saying it for fandom. I really believe we finna go down there and punch them in the mouth. I just do. If we can stay healthy and everybody is buying into the system and getting properly developed, I think we go down there and we smack them around, believe it or not. He said, call him Eminem. I hear you, Dave. I hear you. Maurice says, Tatum also plays college baseball. So how focused is he really? I didn't know he played college baseball. Well, I know if he went to Michigan to play college baseball, our team ain't that great. Micah Capana. Is that what you talking about? Capana? Oh, Micah Capana. It's Micah Capana, man. Yeah, I know. I got you. That's what you talking about. MK. Micah Capana. I thought he didn't he hop in the portal? I thought he hopped in the portal. Listen, man. I'm going to be honest. The one thing with Capana is his vision. His vision is a little different to me. So I don't know because he reminds me of Edwards. No pun intended, because I'm a big Edwards fan. Like he back here, right there. You know what I'm saying? But he reminds me of Edwards as far as I think he moves faster than his vision, and he has to slow down a little bit. And I've seen people where you're so in a rush to hit the hole or get out of there or do what you gotta do that you're not letting the hole develop. So I feel like that's his vision. So that's why I feel like Mikey may have an issue. Micah Capana might have an issue with his vision past that. But he came back. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, because a lot of them jokers, I'm telling you, man, jokers jumped in that portal, thought they was gonna get picked up, and what they got was they got a I'll holler at you in a minute. That's what they got, like, you know what I'm saying. And then in the same token, we always talk about when people go in that portal, we never talk about the schools that be like, well, we covered your position, so we don't want you back. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazier part. He said, yeah, but they can be coached over the 3 phases with Kent. Yeah, listen. But the whole thing is, I think he's a senior this year, ain't he? Like he been there for a minute. Like he was a walk on. So I think his time may has ended. Like, you know what I'm saying? This might be his last year. And so if he's a senior, he definitely ain't finna really be able to see the field like he would like. He got on the field because we had 2 running backs that got hurt last year. But you know what I'm saying? So, but it's possible. It just depends on how hard he worked. But we'll see, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I wish him the best because he is a Michigan man. I don't wish any ill will toward him. I hope he does do great and shocks everybody and comes out of here and just comes out swinging. That'd be perfect for me because I would definitely be ecstatic if he did that. Like, I'm all for guys developing and being great, and so we can sit up here and celebrate. You know what I'm saying, and talk junk like we know we gonna do. Because I promise you, you ain't gotta worry nothing about me. I'm gonna keep running my mouth when they say, hey man, we are the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? The greatest team of all time is what I'm always going to be running my mouth about. So I agree with it. But now we got to talk about this real thing here, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this championship, man. We had some fireworks. We had old Indiana. You know what I'm saying? A round of applause for Indiana. You got to give them their respect. Indiana is now, for the first time ever, because the other ones don't count because they had shared ones, solely is the national champs, man. Again, a round of applause for Indiana. I can't believe it, man. Mendoza is him. Mendoza is something. Man, that man is so quirky, man. But listen, that joker will put it on the line. And I'm telling you now, Mendoza probably going to old Maize's Raiders. He probably going to Maize's Raiders. I can promise you that. Now, what he do out there, the Raiders just can't get right. So I don't know. Johnny, what's good, my brother? What's up, Johnny, man? How you doing, brother? But we'll see. You said special teams, special teams, special teams. Listen, Dave, that was the turning point. Like, if you really watch that game, that was the turning point of the whole thing. It had nothing to do with anything else. It was all about that one play that defensive end made. And for some reason, I don't even know why that tight end just brushed him off. Didn't even attempt to block him. Just, it's little things like that on why you lose. And that's exactly why they lost. He said Indiana receivers make some, hey, boy, listen. You ain't never lied, Johnny, making NFL catches. I'm talking about, what's that young man, number 80? I forgot little buddy name. That joker making back shoulder passes, contested, being draped on. Because, you know, they was letting them play. I can't give the referees that for this whole playoff. They didn't call tick-for-tack fouls. They actually let people play. So you can't be mad at the refs. They weren't just calling anything to be calling. They let these boys go at it. And so, man, we had great games all around, right? But just thinking about this game, the thing that happened that helped Indiana was Miami started off slow. So that 10-0 at half definitely was in their favor. What hurt Indiana was them two edges, man. Bane, oh, you think darkness is your ally? Hey, dog is a problem, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, listen, that dude is insane. Like, he was a wrecking ball, and they gave Mendoza hell. Like that front, I'm talking about they gave him hell. So that was a Joe Moore winning line, if I'm not mistaken, right? The Lions need Bane. Hey, listen, I'd take him. Put him on side with Hutch. Hey, man, I might buy Madden if they do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to lie to you. I might get Madden if they do that. You said Mendoza had 99 back shoulder throws. hey, no lie told, Dave. That's all. But it was working because they kept going, man. And so every time he turned his hips, he would let it rip. It makes sense. He made a lot of smart reads. And if you watch that game, they kept setting. They set Carson Beck up the whole time, playing that same style every single time. They was playing the same single cover three. He thought he had that one-on-one to the outside. Cover three, one-on-one to the outside. Cover three, one-on-one to the outside. The one time you did it, they switched to a cover six to where he ended up being in like a cloud flat and just hovering and went underneath the route. That's why he was sagging the route, and it killed you. And it killed you at the wrong time. You said Mendoza going to the Raiders, Liche? He said Bane looks like he's from the 70s. Hey, all I know is them boys was playing, man. And when you look at the game, you got to just be honest with it. That was a great game. And I promise you, if Miami could have executed early, that game would be different. That game would be totally different. Like, just being honest, that game would be totally different. But the best team won. Signetti got him one. The first team, I think, to go 16-0, because I had 16-0. I know us, we were 15-0. That was the thresh mark. But now the threshold changed because now it's 16-0. So they went 16-0. And they ran the table, man. Now, with Indiana running the table, what does that mean for the Big Ten? It means that we ain't as cupcake as everybody thought. That's what, and we gonna get into that conversation next because, you know, everybody thought we was cupcakes. Everybody thought it was sweet in the Big Ten, man. But I mean, now you're starting to learn that it's a little real deal in the field. And so now, with that being said, let's talk about the Big Ten versus the SEC, because this conversation here is always a good conversation to have, especially in your local barbershops. You know what I'm saying? He said of the modern Big Ten champions, there's a combined 2 losses between them. Okay. 12-team playoff was really good this year, 100%, Johnny. And crazy enough is they're talking about extending it. Now, this is where I tell you, Big Ten, we got poor leadership because what's my man named? Patini? This goofball wants to extend it to 24 teams. Bro, ain't no way in hell. 24? Come on, dog. And SEC want to extend it to 16. And so Big Ten, like, we ain't going to agree to that unless you agree to this. So this is what Big Ten wants. They want to extend to 24. They'll extend for 16 for the next couple of years, but eventually we need to switch to 24 like within the next 5 years. That's too much football. That's too much. 24 teams is ridiculous. I'm cool with 16 and call it a day. Or even let's leave it at 12 and stop letting G5 teams in. I mean, like, either way, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You said Ohio State, the only Big Ten natty to have losses while winning the
Oh my God!
Hey, you just had to point that out there, Liche. I got you. Yeah, they're the only ones that done lost. Last 3 years, zero debate. Hey, so Dave, this is what I'm finna say though. Check me out. When we talk about these two, right? I think what we're so used to saying is SEC, because of the last couple of years. But when we really talk about the SEC, right? Let's talk about their winners. One was LSU. Obviously, we know Alabama. LSU, Alabama, I'm missing somebody. Who is it? LSU, Alabama, Georgia. I'm tripping. Georgia. Past that, who else really? Like, let's keep it a buck. LSU, Alabama, Georgia. Where's the gauntlet? Like, it's not like, now I'm not saying that Ole Miss didn't do well this year. What I'm saying is when you look at them three, that's the same three that keep coming out. Like that always are competing for titles. Like, so, and it's really hit or miss because when LSU's bad, another team affords the right to be good. But you can say that about any conference. It's just not that conference. Auburn was with Cam, yeah, but that was a second ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Auburn with Cam was a second ago. Auburn is like saying Michigan State gonna be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Auburn got the Michigan State vibes. They good every once in a while. They definitely ain't good all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that's where that conversation goes into, like, well, if you're going to tell me that the Big Ten is inferior to the SEC, I'm going to ask you how. Last 3 years, we've had all champions. Michigan, them suckers, and Indiana right now. All great teams, all won, you know what I'm saying, and play very well, right? They went against SEC teams to get to where they needed to be. So they beat the so-called SEC teams. And crazy enough, every time they went against the SEC team, everybody was like, oh, yeah, they're finna lose this one. They're finally finna find out what it is against SEC football is different. Y'all remember the narrative when Michigan seen Alabama get in over Florida State, and Michigan was, oh, they scared. They know what time it is. That's what your man Shannon Sharp was saying with that old dead little part he had on his head. Oh, yeah, Michigan know what time it is. They don't want that smoke. And we won. Like, you know what I'm saying? So period, point blank. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of meat gazing and meat riding. That's what they doing out here, right? So I'm saying all that because now the tide has changed, and technically to me, there is no best conference. I'm just going to keep it a buck. There is no best conference. There are good conferences, and there are good teams within these conferences, but there's no best conference. Miami didn't even win the ACC, but look where they ended up. They ended up in the national title game, and they beat Big Ten and SEC to get there. So is that the conference that's good, or is that Miami's good, right? But what about everybody else in the ACC? They didn't fare too well. What about everybody else in the SEC? They didn't fare too well. Besides the Georgia didn't even win their first playoff game. They lost to an SEC team, which is Ole Miss, and then Ole Miss lost to Miami. You see what I'm saying? Then you think about Ohio State lost to Miami. You see what I'm like? To me, there is no such thing as best conference or best competition conference. Like, they need to let it go, because then you can go to the bowl game and everybody going to say, well, you can't use the bowl records because everybody opted out and this, that, and the third. No, I don't want to hear that. You still play. If your school is so deep and the SEC is so deep, then the guy that's behind them should be just as good, right? And it's not that case. As you can see, they went 2-8 in bowl games. 2-8 is insane. That means that you're not as good as you think. And case in point, your man. What's your man? What's the quarterback name from Vanderbilt? Little unsportsmanlike little buddy, man. Start with the P. What is his name? Pavia? Yeah, Pavia, right? This man here said that Big Ten ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Like Iowa, all you got to do is score 7 to beat Iowa. The man said all you got to do is score a touchdown to beat Iowa. And then when he played Iowa, it seemed like somebody was scoring a lot of touchdowns. It was Iowa. And that's all I want to say. Vanderbilt, who everybody was arguing they should be in the playoffs. They should be in the playoffs. This team is great, blah, 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 blah. They got smoked. Iowa did them dirty. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so you can't just sit here and say that because you're in this conference that means you play better. That narrative is out the window now. Like, everybody's even. The playing field is even. And what made it even? Nil deal. Because initially y'all was paying people and they was going down south. We know. We ain't dumb. Like, ain't no way you keep pulling in number one players back to back to back and everybody just sitting being patient. Y'all was paying people, man. I'm going to call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crazy. I know what it is. He said that's why he plays at Vandy. Hey, because he can't do nothing, Dave. I'm telling you, man. He learned a valuable lesson, though. He got his boot smoke talking all crazy about who's better and who's not. And it just ain't that case. So I think now, and I think that's what they're really trying to lean toward, is they're really trying to just get to where, because if you haven't noticed, SEC and the Big Ten did some type of merger with conferences, so they do like their own little governing thing that they got going on with this little commission. I really believe that the play is really to put SEC and Big Ten in the super conference and let everybody else go play where they're going to go play. I think that's the ultimate play, is to do these super conferences and either you're going to be with it or you going to get rolled over, because that's what people really want to see. I don't think you want your teams to get warm-ups, but I would rather see Michigan play – man, I'd rather see Michigan play Missouri the first game of the year than Chickaboo State, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, who is this, man? I'm sick of these games. I don't even want to see it. I don't care nothing about it. I don't want to see Temple and Tulane. These ain't football teams, man. I want to see good games. I want to see good games like through and through to where you know that you made it. Y'all talk about a gauntlet. The gauntlet would be actually scheduling quality opponents every single time instead of out here scheduling all these schools that you know is just warm-up games. Like, and that's just being honest. That's my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. But I feel like the sooner we get to that, the better off we'll be as starting to do these things. But then you're going to have Texas who's going to complain saying they took the tough scheduled games this year and it hurt them because they didn't make the college football playoffs and they think they should have. No, what hurt you is that you lost to Florida and you should not have. That's what really hurt you. You'd have beat Florida, you'd have been 10-2, and you'd have been in there with everybody else. But since you lost to Florida, which was unranked, that's what really hurt you. You can't. Hey, Chickaboo State. Hey, man, you know I'm crazy, Dave, man. You already know. You said most of these NDS schedules, non-conference schedules are warm-up games. Yeah. Like, and I get the whole warm-up games. Like, you know, I understand that. But for the sake of football and some of these conversations, then y'all need to just line it up like we say. Hey, man, don't talk about it. Be about it. Line it up. Like let's see who's really good at what they do. And win or lose, it's games that need to be done, like and need to have. Like this game against Oklahoma, Michigan needed that. We needed that game. That game helped us because now we can really gauge our school and see where we at. This next game against Oklahoma is definitely going to be crazy because we're going to be under a different coach, different system. And I feel like the execution level is going to be – this offense is going to be so much more efficient than what it was, man. And we're going to be in a great way. You said Dame is afraid of Notre Dame afraid of Michigan. I don't think they're afraid. I just think that like Notre Dame trying to – listen, man, Notre Dame is trying to do whatever it takes to wheel and deal to get into the college football playoffs. That's what they're trying to do, whatever it takes to get whatever door open to get to the college football playoffs without having to join a conference. Notre Dame don't want to join a conference. And what's crazy is I don't understand how part of their school is in a conference and the football team ain't. The rest of the school is in the ACC. The football team ain't. I don't even know how that makes sense. You said, I believe Notre Dame should be in the Big Ten. I do too, Terry. It only makes sense for them to be in the Big Ten. I don't know why. I don't know why they even thought to go into the ACC. Like, I'm telling you, man, whoever's at Notre Dame trying to get the path of least resistance, that's what that sounds like to me. That don't sound like it even makes sense. They just like, hey, man, if we can get to where we want to be and we ain't got to really go through a gauntlet, then sign us up. And so that's why, like, case in point, you have no reason to stop playing USC. Why? But they did. They stopped playing USC. So that don't even make sense. That's a rival. That's a much-needed rivalry game. Why would you stop playing them, man? Like, so it's really just hurting their brand at the end of the day, because now it's like to the point where it's like, man, who is Notre Dame going to play against? Like, if y'all ain't going to play nobody, then why should we break our necks to come out there to play y'all? Like, because you're going to need – it's going to come to a point where they're going to need these type of games, because there's no way you can definitively say Notre Dame gets to get into the college football playoffs and they ain't played nobody, and we going to let them get in scot-free. They over here scheduling games against Navy, but meanwhile, we out here playing top-tier opponents, playing number 2 teams, number 4 teams, number 6 teams, and we don't get in because we win or lose against them. But then they had an easy schedule. So they gonna have to change that whole approach. They gotta, and I'm not picking on Notre Dame. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be independent, we'll do what independent teams do and schedule tough games. Like, that's all I'm saying. Pick tough games. Like, you think about your schedule. Your schedule was your 2 toughest games was the ones you lost. And then from that point, you really just walk through everybody else. You walk down everybody, man. So that's it, man. That's what I think. I think they need to go away with that and just join the conference. You can join the SEC. For all I care, just join the conference, bro. That's all you need to do. Just join the conference so that you can play in there. You can join the ACC if you want, if you feel like you're going to do well in there, man. But either way, y'all need to be a part of a conference, because that's what's going to push the football forward. But if you ain't going to do that, then we're just going to be in trouble at this point. You said travel-wise, it would seem like more sense traveling south instead of flying across the country. Man, who you telling? Because we definitely have to fly to the West Coast now. That's why I was like, man, we need Big Ten. We got 18 teams, man. We definitely need a West and East side. Hey, we need to split everybody up. You split it up, it's easier to okay, because in my personal opinion, we need to go back to a side and a B side, and then whoever comes up to the top meets in the championship. Because, man, like, again, you can literally mess around and have 3 teams go undefeated in the Big Ten because ain't nobody playing each other. At least if you split it up, you know for a fact that this half is going to play against this half and this half is going to play against this half. And the best out of whoever come out of these 2 will meet up, and it just makes more sense that way compared to just willy-nilly making schedules. Because when you do that, it just don't make sense. It just, these schedules get out of control. You said they will have a better chance in getting into the playoffs if they did get into a conference. Of course, for sure, I agree with that, Terry. But being that they're independent, they're gonna have instances like this year pull out. Well, they switched the rule for them anyway now. So from this point forward, which it works in Notre Dame's favor, as long as Notre Dame's in the top 12 at the end of the year, they automatically get in. Like, they'll never be left out again. Like how they were number 11 this year, they would stay number 11 and stay in. They wouldn't get pushed out by 2 G5 conferences champions. It ain't gonna happen no more. So, and that's what I'm saying. So it's really just throwing everything off. That don't even make sense. Agreed on 2. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dave, it just makes our conference is too big, man. And like for us to have 18 teams, we could put 9 on one side, 9 on the other, and do 8 against the people on your side, and then 1 crossover and call it a day, and have it that way. And that'll be the 9-game conference season. I mean, I ain't the brightest, but I definitely can do simple math, and that would definitely be easier. Because when we had leaders and legends, it made sense on. Now, granted, everybody was a little angry because Iowa kept coming out on top over there, and Purdue did one time. But still, at the end of the day, that's how it was split up. It was done like that for a reason, because it made more sense. It was more competitive. Now you got us all in the same bowl, and you can mess around and have 3 undefeated teams. Like we just had 2 undefeated teams going into the championship. Now, if you on different sides, it makes sense, but we had 3 elite teams. Like, it just didn't make sense. It was like, it seemed like people ducking people through schedules. And even Michigan, we didn't even have a tough in-conference schedule. Like, let's just keep it 1,000. We didn't have a tough in-conference schedule. Only tough game we had was what? I want to say, by the book, the only tough game we really had was Ohio. USC wasn't supposed to be that type of a game, man. Like, we just pooped the bed on that one. We were supposed to handle them. So our conference schedule wasn't tough. Now this one that we got coming up, we got Indiana, we got Oregon, and we got Ohio, and I think we got Penn State. But I don't know what to make of Penn State yet, so I ain't gonna just put them in they're gonna be tough. It depends, because they bring in a whole bunch of Iowa State players, so I don't know how that's going to work out. We have to find out. But as of right now, our in-conference game is a lot more tougher than what it was, on top of having to play Oklahoma as well. So this team finna go through a gauntlet. But I feel like with what they have now, they're going to be more prepared to shock the world and do great things. Now, I'm not saying they finna be undefeated. I don't see that. And they may drop one. As long as it ain't that one against that other state, I'm fine. But I feel like we can easily be 10-2 or 11-1 and make the playoffs. Only losable game for us is Ohio. Our coach failed us. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. For this year, the only game yeah, for sure. And the Oklahoma game, we were outclassed for sure too, though. The Oklahoma game, we definitely it was levels, and we didn't have the right level. We was on the wrong side of that. And he said we haven't played Penn State in 2 years. That is crazy. We used to play them all the time, and that's what I'm saying too. With the way that they're doing these conference schedules, they're messing up rivalries that we have that were just, you knew for a fact every year we was gonna see the white out or y'all coming here this year. Let's get our lick back. It was always a tough, gritty game when we played Penn State. We just don't have those now. Like, it's just, I feel like, to me personally, they ruining the experience that we used to have. Like, it was certain games you knew that was happening every year, and we was excited to see them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, but all in all, that's just our conference. This is what we're going to be having going on. Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all now, chat. I'm probably going to take a week or two, gather up a bunch of information. I'll probably do videos in between there, but take a week or two and then just get more information, and then and I'll be going live. But right now we're on the down shift. We chilling right now, so ain't too much we can be doing. You know what I'm saying? You said we could have beaten OU if our coaches played a better chess game. Yeah, I mean, not to cry over spilled milk, man. I told y'all Wink stinks, man. I've been saying this ever since he came to Michigan. I said, man, this man is not it. He stinks. He feel like he knows so much more than everybody else. He's not willing to grow and learn and evolve. He just like, do it my way or that's it. And that's why we lost. Like, this man kept running on us. They didn't even have a running back. He was the one running. And you was like, I ain't going to give a spot. We just going to I need y'all to keep going after him. And so that's how we lost, man. We got beat. And then when they finally did try to do something or play up because he was running on us, then Burks cooked us in the back end. So that's what we get. It was all three in the game. Yeah, for sure. Other coaches playing chess. Ours playing I ain't going to start. We passed that right now. We ain't even going to look at that. I don't even want to bring that up on dog. He said we were playing Uno. Nah, Uno, man. Hey, Joker seen Michigan on the schedule and was like, come on, man. That's too easy. That's how they was looking at us. Oh, that's too easy, man. They was looking at us like we was cupcakes, man. I was hot, too. I was mad as hell about a lot of those games. And my wife just sitting there like, I don't even know why we're watching this. My wife be getting hot, boy. She don't even want to see none of this. She be getting so mad at Michigan, man. Moore was playing Twister. Hey, he was playing Twister with draws on. You could only play if you was in your draws. Let me leave Moore alone, man. That's my guy, man. I ain't going to do him like that. That's a cool brother, man. I ain't going to do him like that. He just made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect. He said, nah, coaches were playing heads up, 7-up. And that's an old school game for real, Terry. Oh, man. Hey, man, but with that being said, man, I appreciate every single person, man. Give yourselves a round of applause for pulling up on me as usual. You know what I'm saying? Having a great time. I'm telling y'all now, please check out the Twitch. I'm on the Twitch with the OldManOnDaStix. You already know what it is. I'm on the Twitch with that. If you check it out, you'll be able to see me playing. I got some league games coming up. You know what I'm saying? I got some definite league games coming up. And so when I play these games, you know what I'm saying? You can see your man. You can see your man going crazy. You know what I mean? We back at it in these leagues. And so, you know what I'm saying? I already beat Maize. I'm gonna end up playing Maize again in the conference championship. We lined up again, so that'll be happening shortly. So if you haven't, man, just follow me on Twitch. It'd be fun times. I'm over there joking and laughing, playing college football. You already know. Johnny got a game. Johnny got a game. He's undefeated. Johnny got Michigan in the league we in. He cheated. So Johnny got Michigan. He's undefeated, 11-0, and he's about to play against an Ohio State user that is also 11-0. So this is a big game, and I'm very excited to see it. I want to see what the outcome going to be, man. I want to see what Johnny going to do. You said oh, man, I appreciate you, Dave, man. You already know, man. I love talking football, man. You already know what it is. And when college football 27 information start coming out, I'm gonna talk about that too, because for us that plays games, man, we got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to have fun. He said he been ducking. Who been ducking, Liche? One day he and I will imagine, oh, are you talking about me? You said I'm ducking, Liche? Am I ducking? No, listen, man, my bad, Liche. You know what? We going to play today, Liche. How about that? No, let me not say that because my son got senior night tonight. So unless we playing early, my son got senior night. You said, no, Johnny ducking? Johnny, he said you ducking, Johnny. Oh, no, Johnny, you ducking. What's going on, brother? Don't let him do you like that, Johnny. Don't let him do you like that, man. Fight for yourself. Fight, Johnny. Don't let him tell you ducking. But with that being said, man, again, I appreciate. He said, I'm here right now. I'm right here. There you go. Johnny said, no, I'm here. He said he ducking that OSU game. Oh, Johnny, they said you ducking. Hey, from what I read in the chat, Johnny said, hey, man, he can't play today. That's what Johnny said. Johnny made it apparent to make sure he said he can't play. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard when I was reading. I was like, okay, he said he can't play. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Johnny was ready to go. Oh, the basketball team is back at it like a crack addict. Hey, they back to their winning way. They just had to, you know what I'm saying, get beat one time for the one time. And then after they lost that game, a close game at that, they started to dial back in. They smoked Indiana. Hey, did Indiana dirty. It was up by like almost 20 or 30, and then all of a sudden they just let them get back in. You know what I'm saying? In garbage time, people come in here and start doing something. Johnny said exactly. He said he was at work a lot. Hey, he said fight. Hey, it's going down. I'm telling y'all, chat, listen, if you have not, please go over there and follow me on Twitch. Man, I be popping, and it's random times. It ain't like, but you'll see it pop up, and then I'll go on live on the games. Hopefully it's not against computers. I hate going live against computer games. But if I do that, y'all just give me something to talk to so I can talk to somebody while I'm doing it. You said, you said you got a OSU Friday night. Okay, Dave. Hey, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, these Dynasty games be real, man. If you haven't played them, it helps you out because recruiting is recruiting. Somebody, chat, somebody need to help me out. Somebody's cheating. I'm trying to figure out how. I've seen this in a few leagues I've been in. Jokers is out here being able to recruit 22 5-stars out of 35. Any other leagues I'm in, it don't work like that. But somehow certain individuals are able to get 12 5-stars. Bro, that ain't happening in real life. So how you getting 12 5-star? I am just saying, man. I'm just calling it out. You said join the old man's Discord to stay up. Yeah, for sure. We definitely be in there. I'm thinking about actually starting a league for us. I'm thinking about doing it, just starting a league for all the supporters, and just let everybody crash out on each other and have a good time, and see what we get out of it, man. Just a little fun time, and see what happens, man. I know everybody's schedule is different, but if anybody's down for it, man, just let me know. Join the Discord, and I'll just put something together, man. I'll definitely be watching so I can be laughing too, man. So I know this is gonna be some fun times. You said no, the B-ball team. The B-ball team play them. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Are we at home or they at home? That's all. I hope they blow the doors off of them. But if they're at home, it's one of them rivalry games, man. You know how they gonna play us. You know they gonna play us tough. But I'm definitely gonna watch that game though. He said, how I can't even get one. He said I can't even get one. Channel League. Oh, you with it? Channel League, you with it? I might do a Channel League then, man. I'm definitely, I might do it. I might go ahead and do it. Set it up and see what happens. And let people rock out, man. You know what I'm saying? What my real goal is to create a league and do like I did before, where we create a league and it's a money league. But what I mean by money is just $5. You put $5 in, you don't get the money back. But what you get is the $5 is in there for everybody, so I could buy a trophy, and then we ship it to the title holder. We ship it to the person that won, so you can have a tangible item. Like I got one. Like if you look right, I'm trying to put my finger on it right here. That's the Lombardi Trophy. I got that from winning my league back in the day. And so what we did was we put the Super Bowl number on there, and with the league and whoever it was that you win against and the score. And so that's what we were doing. So we were sending each other. You would get a trophy instead of just saying I won something, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we kind of did to like keep it going. But you said we at home? Oh, okay. So then if we at home, I want to win by 40. That's all I'm gonna say. You say you might as well send the trophy straight to my house. Hey, Johnny out here talking crazy, chat. Hey, he out here talking crazy, chat. This man said you got to send it to his house because he already know he finna win it. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I ain't seen Johnny on the sticks. I seen Johnny team been on airplane mode winning. I want to see what Johnny got. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him play. Hopefully they play today so we can see what he got going on. Watch. They'll probably play today, right, when I'm watching my son wrestle. That's how they going to do me. That's how it'll be. You know what I'm saying? That's my luck. But either way, man, let's get out of here because I got some school work I got to do because I'm in college and again, back at it again, trying to get a different degree. So, but it's going to be quick, man. It's going to be a quick degree. It ain't going to take long. I only got a year to finish out, and then I have my IT degree. So it's all good, man. But with that being said, man, I appreciate every single person. And you know what I'm saying? Go blue like we always say, man, because without the Michigan team, man, we wouldn't be coming together as the good brothers that we are. So we appreciate Michigan for pulling us together as fans. And in the same token, we appreciate the good Lord because without him, there would be no us, so that he continues to bless us. You know what I'm saying? And he said, after it leaves my house first. Hey, y'all talking greasy. Okay. Hey, man, we going to have to definitely get this cracking. I hear a lot of smack talking as if I can't play this game myself. You know what I'm saying? You better ask about me. You know what I mean? But either way, man, with that being said, if ain't nobody told you that they ain't love you today, just know that Jesus loves you, man. Peace and love, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. You said get that degree, go blue. Oh, yeah, man, a little IT thing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get it done, man. But y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, man, and may God continue to bless you and your family. And I'm going to see y'all in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying, with some more info. Hopefully I put my ear to the ground and get something worth listening to. You know what I'm saying? But until then,